Carry out measuring practice on the height of the rotor of an oil pump from the surface of the housing or any other auto component measurement with a depth micrometer. Hi, my name is Charumati. Hope you are all excited for today's session. Automobile service industry involves general maintenance as per the manufacturer's schedule, troubleshooting the problems and rectification of faults by dismantling the particular assembly, inspection, replacement or repairing of problematic components and assembling. The inspection mainly includes measurement. Many inspection methods require linear measurements like length, diameter and depth measurements. The depth measurement can be carried out with precision measuring instruments like depth micrometers. Now we are going to learn how to carry out the depth measurements with a depth micrometer.
At the end of this demonstration, you will be able to select the correct range of depth micrometer, setting the micrometer with error calculation, set the micrometer on work, read the measurement on the micrometer, tools and instruments required, surface plate, depth micrometer with extension rods, gauge block, materials required, lubricating oil, Bunnier waste. Depth micrometer is a precision measuring instrument which is used to measure the depth of any components. Based on the graduations, the depth micrometer is classified as British micrometer, metric micrometer. Nowadays, the automotive service industry uses metric measurements only. So, now I'm going to explain how to take readings with metric micrometer. Before going for measurement, we should know the parts and its functions. Depth micrometer consists of the following parts: stock, lock, barrel or sleeve, thimble, cap, extension rods. Stock has measuring faces and placed the surfaces to be measured. Lock is used to lock after taking the measurements and then only we can remove the instrument. So, the reading taken cannot be changed. Barrel has an index line in its center and graduations are marked on the sides of the index line. Thimble has graduations around it and a graduated sleeve on its bevel edge from where we can measure the readings. Different size extension rods are provided with the depth micrometer and we can select any one based on the depth of the part to be measured. The extension rod can be inserted inside the thimble and the sleeve by removing the cap. The extension rod has a collar head which helps the rod to be held firmly. Measuring systems. Barrel or sleeve has an index line. Main scale is marked above the index line and has an accuracy of 1 mm. The main scale is again divided into two and marked below the index line. The thimble is divided into 50 equal parts and after multiplying with the least count, one division has 0.01 mm, which is the accuracy of the depth micrometer. Before taking for any measurements, measure the depth to be measured approximately with steel rule or other usual measuring instruments. Then select the proper extension rod. For example, if the measuring value is say 15.00 mm, then select 0 to 25 mm extension rod. If the value will be 45.00 mm, then select a 25 to 50 mm extension rod. Remove the cap from the depth micrometer. Insert the extension rod till the collar touches it. Retighten the cap. Now check for any error in the micrometer. For example, if you want to check the error in the 0 to 25 mm depth micrometer, then place the measuring surfaces of the micrometer firmly on the surface plate. For other micrometers, use a gauge block for zero error checking. Tighten the thimble by rotating it in a clockwise direction. Stop rotation when the tip of the rod touches the surface plate. This can be only observed by feel. Now observe the zeroth line of the thimble and index line where it coincides. If both the lines coincide, then there is no error or zero error. If the zero line of the thimble is below the index line, then it is a positive error. Count the divisions deviated from the index line. For example, two divisions are deviated, then the error is plus 0.02 mm. If the zero line of the thimble is above the index line, then it is a negative error. Count the divisions deviated from the index line. For example, one division is deviated, then the error is minus 0.01 mm. Now, we are going to measure the depth of a rotor of an oil pump with a depth micrometer. Take a rotor type oil pump. Clean it thoroughly. Remove the cover from the oil pump. Take out the rotors and clean it with a clean cloth. Place the rotors again in the oil pump body. Select a micrometer with the correct size extension rod. Place the measuring faces of the stock firmly on the top surface of the rotor body. Unlock the thimble. Screw the thimble till the tip of the extension rod touches the bottom of the body where the rotor sits. Now tighten the lock. Remove the micrometer from the oil pump. Take the readings. Note down the reading of the main scale, which is nearer to the bevel edge of the thimble. Note any subscale reading can be visible after the main scale value. If so, note down 0.5 mm or mention 0. Note down the thimble value which coincides with the index line. Now tabulate all the readings and calculate. You will get the original reading.
Thus, we have learnt to measure the height of the rotor of an oil pump from the surface of the housing or any other auto component measurement with a depth micrometer. Hope you are clear on this. Do this exercise with the help of your instructor. Thank you.